Hey everyone, and welcome to CircuitMess. I'm in our research and development room right now, and I wanted to share with you this interesting process that we call quality control and how we do it at CircuitMess. So you see, this is a circuit board of one of our latest projects, which is called ClockStar. ClockStar is this watch that you build and then you connect it to your phone, and it acts like an actual smartwatch like this. And when we manufacture this device, we first have to manufacture it in bulk. So we do it by designing this thing, which is called a panel. So a panel has multiple PCBs, multiple circuit boards on it, as you can see. We do this because we need to streamline and optimize and speed up the process of placing all of these tiny microchips onto the circuit boards. So when designing this panel, we do this very important thing, and that's that we label every single one of these circuit boards here. As you can see, we have 3 rows of 5 circuit boards here. And we have these things here, which are actually edge connectors, which plug in into this device here. This device here is actually a device that's custom designed by us that emulates a USB hub and does all sorts of other smart stuff to do the quality control and flashing of the firmware to all of these different clock stars that we have here. So the way this works is that when we manufacture a panel like this, we actually take it and we slot it into this testing and firmware burning machine here. This needs to be hooked to a computer, so we have this small computer here, and we also have a custom program. It's in Croatian, I'm sorry, because it's an internal tool, so that's why we have designed it like that. And that actually flashes the firmware on it. Let me actually show it to you in action. So I take a circuit board like this. Just a second. I plug it in like this. Okay. As you can see, I have plugged this in, and now all of the 5 circuit boards in this row have been connected. Then I select the binary that's going to be flashed, and I need to flash it onto the circuit boards here. After I press this, first the firmware is being flashed onto these individual devices, and then at the end you're going to see that we have 5 different LEDs here. So these LEDs are actually indicators that are going to indicate whether the flash devices are okay or not, because the devices actually execute a testing procedure as soon as the firmware is flashed onto them, and they send the information back to this device, and then the LEDs light up or not. As you can see now, the LEDs have they're lighting up. This means that the firmware has been officially successfully flashed, and now after it's finished, they start producing these sounds to test the buzzers, and if the LEDs are flashing, then the circuit boards are working. In this case, all of the different circuit boards are working, but if a certain circuit board would not work, we take a small sticker like this, and then we stick it on this individual piece. At the end, this panel is actually broken apart. As you can see, it has these lines here, which are like, so this has been cut by a machine. Then you basically break it off, and then we send it to the customers. Thank you so much for viewing this video, and stay tuned for more interesting videos in the future. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.